to win 1000 V-Bucks, subscribe to the channel with the bell on, leave a like on the video and comment anything down below and enjoy. Alright, what is going on guys, Simp here, welcome back to a brand new video onto my channel. So today we're going to be talking about the new event that is happening in Fortnite with to do with this monster in Polar Peak. I don't know if you have noticed, but there has been stuff going on in Polar Peak. I'm going to show you the monster that is peeking out of it on screen, but before I do, make sure you are subscribed for the V-Buck giveaway, free V-Bucks, and comment down below what you think. Let me just show you that on screen right now. Here is a monster that everyone has been talking about. This eye is actually peeking out of Polar Peak, like it's actually there, and I don't know why it is there, but the ice is melting and it is cracking obviously, and there's this monster underneath Polar Peak and hiding underneath it, which is very interesting. I don't know how that's happened, no idea how it even got there, but yeah, that's kind of cool. Maybe it came from the volcano kind of thing when it hit into it. Maybe it put, I don't know, it doesn't really make sense to me, but maybe it's been there the full time, but at the same time, how has it been? Anyway, there's a monster inside Polar Peak and it is going to break out eventually, and when it does, this is going to be a new event, and this has already been confirmed by leakers and stuff. This is going to be like an in-game event, we get to watch it and stuff, and this will be happening very soon actually. I'm not sure why it's happening so early on in the season, but I mean, I'll take it, it's quite cool I guess, and this will cause Polar Peak to obviously break and stuff, and I think this is going to be an interesting event. Also, we're going to be talking about what this is to do with the whole event, like what's it going to be about, challenges, LTM, like free rewards and stuff like that, and yeah. So also, Donal Mustard actually changed his location on Fortnite. I'll show you that on screen right now. His location is now the Eye. Obviously, he's talking about that in Polar Peak. He always changes his location to stuff, the T stuff. He is the director of Epic Games, so he is trying to tell us something about that. Obviously, it's not nothing big. It's just usually he changes his location to fit in with what's going on in Fortnite, so it makes sense, and it's not too much of a surprise. It's not that big of a deal, but there is other stuff which I'm going to show you about this event. So first of all, I'm just going to prove that this is like an enemy character for the event. I'm going to show you Yante's tweet, I think that's how you say his name, on screen right now. It says the eye is characterized as enemy in the files, and I can also confirm that it is a frozen eye, even though it's already pretty obvious. So if you look into the code, this is actually written down as an enemy file, which means like it's going to be like fighting against players. We're going to have to kill this thing when it breaks out, similar to when we had zombies in the game. We had to like kill them obviously, but this is classed as an enemy, so that's interesting. I'm not sure what I think about that, but it is going to be an enemy where it's like going to be a huge boss where we have to try kill. That's going to be the event pretty much. I've also got some sound files which I'll show you later, but let's talk about this and what actually is this monster. So first of all, we finally know what this kind of secret picture is for the fort bit things. I'm going to show you again from Yante on screen right now. It says, we had this eye from the beginning of the season, and this is the same eye in that picture of like the graffiti that we're trying to unlock from doing these Fortnite challenges and stuff. It's unlocking that picture by unlocking tiles, and that eye everyone believes is the eye in Polar Peak, so it's actually starting to make sense, and I'm still not sure what this whole picture is going to do, but it is meant to be that monster in Polar Peak, and we're slowly getting to see it by unlocking these Fortnite tiles. Also, this is to do with Godzilla, is what some people believe, because basically the movie Godzilla, the King of Monsters, I think that's a new one, is coming out on the 31st, which is 3 days away. I'll show you that on screen right now. And obviously, as you know, Godzilla actually collabs with PUBG, so I think, is it going to be coming to Fortnite now? Who actually knows, but there's the Godzilla. It's coming out on the 31st, which isn't long away at all. Personally, I don't think it's got something to do with this, but it definitely could be. If it does, it's going to work similar to the John Wick event, where it's going to be like a movie collab, but I definitely don't think it will be, because we've had the John Wick one and we're getting the Stranger Things one as well, so it just seems a bit too much in my opinion. It's a bit too much for that, so that's just my opinion on that one. I just don't think we'll be getting a Godzilla collab type thing. It just seems too soon, and this doesn't seem likely. Plus, I'm pretty sure Godzilla doesn't look like that with his eye. I've not seen Godzilla in a while, but if you look at a picture of Godzilla, I'll show you him on the screen right now. It just doesn't look like the same eye, if you know what I mean. Like, this eye is really round and stuff, but you know, it just doesn't look like it. It just can't be it in my opinion. So yeah, that's just my kind of opinion on that one. It just doesn't feel like it could be the real Godzilla. And if it is though, like I said, we'll be getting free rewards. We'll be getting rewards and challenges anyway. This will be like an event challenge where we get challenges to complete in this new LTM with this new monster when it does break out and stuff like that. Obviously we'll have to wait to see it break out, but when it does break out, it's going to be a new LTM and we'll all be forced into this LTM at first, and then I'm assuming as the LTM like first finishes, the normal game modes will come back, but it will remain as an LTM. I think that's how it's going to work. But also some people have been like kind of wondering if this is to do with the Kraken. If you don't know, there's a huge thing about the Kraken coming to Fortnite. I'll show you Happy Power's tweet on screen right now, and it says, could the eye be the Kraken? Which actually makes sense considering Polar Peak is made out of ice. So could this Kraken have been frozen in the ice? And this is one that I believe, by the way. If you don't know, if you go over to like the pirate ship, there's so much like Kraken Easter eggs and hints and stuff. Like the ship's got a Kraken in the front, I'm pretty sure, which is basically a huge like octopus type thing that was like this ancient myth type machine. It's a big octopus pretty much, and I actually do believe it is this, because it makes sense. Like it could have been frozen in Polar Peak, and now that it's melting because of like the Fire King or the prisoner skin, and then the volcano as well. Could it actually be melting, actually getting this thing out? Could that be why? And it's slowly coming back to life because it was frozen inside Polar Peak. That actually makes sense to me, and I actually do believe that could be possible. All I do know is we will be getting challenges for this. There'll be a new LTM, there'll be free rewards, not skins. There could be a skin, but it definitely will be free, I know that. We will get challenges and stuff, we'll be able to unlock certain things though during this LTM, because whenever there's like one of these special event LTMs, they always like put challenges for it where we have to unlock certain rewards and stuff. So yeah, that's kind of interesting. But also there has been other stuff about a skin being leaked. I don't know, people are saying Fortnite are hacked. I don't think they are. There's been stuff going on today, but one of the things that they have still got going, obviously there is an update tomorrow. I will show you that on screen right now, and it actually says burst into action. The version 9.1 content update arrives tomorrow, May 29th, 8 AM, no download or downtime required. So obviously we'll be getting an update tomorrow, which is interesting. No downtime, it'll just be like an extra weapon coming to the game. Also another thing is when this event's actually going to take place, I think it's going to be the 7th of June. Just because that's a Friday. Not only that, is because that is when the downtime challenges go away, and I don't think they'll be doing them on this, or they'll do this event. I'm pretty sure the downtime challenges go away on the 6th, so I think they'll do this event on the 7th, because that's also why I don't think it'll be Godzilla, because that's way too long after the film. If it is Godzilla, it will be on this Friday come, but I just highly doubt it. But this event should be on the 7th. I think they won't do it at the same time as the downtime, so I think they'll wait till after, which is the 7th, which is the first day, and I think this event will be happening. But we'll know nearer the time what's going on with that, and I will keep you updated on that. I don't think it's fully ready yet. We need to wait till another update, especially this update next Wednesday, and a week tomorrow. We'll find out everything else. Also, like I said, there's been this new skin that has been going about leaked that we are getting, and that is a kind of, I'm not sure we call it, but like a skin, which I'm pretty sure is interesting. Let me just show you something on screen right now. This is what Fortnite retweeted. It's an artist, and it's like that kind of face. Obviously I don't know what the face is, but if you look in this guy's bio, it says professional, and obviously it's in a different language, but he's basically a professional creator. I don't know if you know what it is, but I'm not going to go into it so I don't get demonetized. So yeah, I don't know what's going on there. That's why people thought Fortnite was hacked. But yeah, let's just move on from that. Hopefully you did enjoy this video. If you did, remember to drop a like, comment, subscribe, and notifications on. Make sure you do comment down below what you thought about this video. If you made it all the way to end this video, comment down below. Let's just see monster. Just comment down below monster, because that's what's happening in Polar Peak with this new event. The whole Greasy Grove returning event, I think that should be returning as well. Hopefully you did enjoy it. Use my supporter credit code SimpleIT in the item shop, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.